Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to today's talk. We're going to be talking about money again and how we create generational cycles or adopt generational cycles that really affect our relationship with money and not just money, success in general. Today's talk is part of the series of talks that I have been doing for the month of January. And we continue to talk about the money blocks. For the month of February, I'm planning to talk about love and how generational cycles are affecting finding love or experiencing love or just being successful in our relationships. And then for the month of March, we're going to be talking about happiness, how we see happiness, how we experience happiness, and all of this. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the talk. If you are new to my channel, you can follow and stay tuned with all the interesting talks that are coming up. We have a lot of new things coming up in this year, so stay tuned, follow, and be curious at the end of the day more than anything else. So today, about the talk about money. We have been talking about the different phrases, the different thoughts, the different wording that we hear from our parents and grandparents when it comes to money, and those stick to us incredibly powerful. Something that I want to address today is how those inherited belief about how we should be earning and how we get to earn the money is affecting us. For many families, especially those with from the working class or immigrant backgrounds, the belief is that often one of the major beliefs that we hear is money only comes from hard work and physical labor. And this runs very deep, creative, the guilt about how easy could be sometimes. And when it comes easy, is just not allowed. We have to go through struggle in order to earn money. And that's not necessarily always true. This is just an idea that have stuck to us from generation to generation, continue to be played on repeat until somebody, maybe you, decide to stop it. Another phrase that we hear a lot when it comes to that is that you have to work yourself to the bone in order to succeed, which results in workaholism most of the time, burnouts, and the identity to build this scalable success. It's often impossible, often unavailable. And once the belief that this is not available to us is planted in our mind, then the situation becomes very, very interesting, because that idea starts to affect how we show up in life, how we address success, how we address our relationship with money. So it's interesting to figure out and to listen to your thoughts, listen to those phrases that you have grown up with, write it down on a piece of paper and start to think how they have been showing up in your life and how they have been affecting your life. Because the most important part is to be able to notice those thoughts and then to be able to become be able to be on the driver's seat and be able to connect with how is this affecting your life today, and is it something that it's in your power to change. And yes, it is in your power to change. Everything that we have inherited could stop with us. And I'm very proud to say that for my family, I'm the cycle breaker. I'm the one who decide that everything that it's not serving me, it stops with me. I'm not gonna continue to pass down this to my kids, so they can pass it down to their kids on their turn. It's a hard job, but it's totally doable, and I'm absolutely sure that you can do it as well. Alrighty. Um, what else? When it comes to those beliefs, they often limit us in a way that we're not able to achieve what we're looking for. They always minimize us, make us feel different or unavailable to what others have. And that on its own term creates this prophecy of struggle. It prevents us from taking risks. It prevents us from just um, achieving what we want. And often, because of those limitations, we follow somebody else's dream, because this is how we have been taught. Somebody else's expectations of what we should be in life, how we should be showing up, what we should achieve. But that's not the life that you show up here to live. This life, it's your own life, and you should be in the driving seat. Unfortunately, often we forget about this, and we allow ourselves to live on autopilot that is preventing us from holding the power of navigating that vehicle. So that's why I'm here, talking about generational cycles, how those cycles are affecting us, and how they are actually affecting us in many different ways, and more specifically in this talk about money. I also am sharing different experiences that we have seen in my practice when it comes to those beliefs, and it's very important to see the patterns. It's very important to understand that we all hold some kind of patterns. Saying that, I also want to mention that not all patterns are bad. There's plenty of good ones, but the idea is to find the bad ones and embrace the good ones. Overcome, override, update, upgrade, however you want to call it, the bad ones, and actually focus on the good ones and see how those who have been limited us can be rewritten and start to work for us instead of holding us back. A major problem in all of this is, let's see what is happening here. Oh, we're all good. I hope everyone is hearing me fine. Nobody have said anything. So hopefully this is working. And hopefully the comments are showing up. I don't see any comments in the moment, so please somebody let me know if, oh, it's good. Perfect. Thank you, Jennifer. Jeffrey. Thank you, Jeffrey. That's amazing. Great. All right. Something else that we see in my practice is often the gender patterns that are added as another layer in those patterns, with the belief that the woman shouldn't be handle money, or men should be the providers, creating the dependency, the isolation, the relationship imbalance of how we operate with that. And the secrecy around the discussing income at home, it's often one of the major things that we see as a struggle, viewing it as a bragging or rude. And this is one of the problems that when it comes to money, because if you grow up in a household where the gender patterns have been very pronounced, this stacks with you. And although we're living in a society that is very much changing rapidly, quickly, rapidly every day, we those are very deeply embedded in you, and it's sometimes very hard to see, very hard to notice that they're there. And we continue to do our normal behavior based on them because we are not aware of what is happening. We're not aware where this is coming from. And then once we start creating a family and the money topic is still avoided because for some reason this hasn't been priority for your parents to teach, nobody at school teach that, and then this snowball effect of lack of information, it's coming up to the surface. Nowadays a lot of people are struggling with money issues. A lot of people don't have savings. Or they have the completely opposite. They have savings, but they have forgotten to live. Because at the end of the day, money should be tools of living, not a safety blanket that you put in your bank account and you never used. So it's a very it has supposed to be a very balanced way of living. You're supposed to enjoy the money, enjoy your life today, at the same time think about the future as well. But all of this comes with a healthy relationship of money. And when you don't have that, it's hard to navigate. When you don't have the courage to speak with your partner about your money situation or discuss your togetherness in the money relationship, then the struggle is very pronounced. And those patterns don't just limit the income; they limit and shape the entire path that is determining whether you will spend your days with fulfillment or with struggles. Because money, it's not one time solved problem. It's something that we lived with those beliefs for a very long time, and overcoming them takes time. And when you believe that, when those beliefs are installed in you in a very young age, it's your responsibility to upgrade it. It's your responsibility to flush it out, to install something that works good for you. I heard something interesting today as an analogy when it comes to beliefs. We wash our bodies every day. We wash our teeth twice a day, at least. But one thing that we forget to kind of clean up, it's our mind. We just think that we have the operating system and we can run this life on it. Unfortunately, just like everything else, our life is upgrading, and we have to upgrade the operating system as well. So every once in a while, we just like we're upgrading our phones, our technology, we have to go back and see what beliefs are running our mind. What are the thoughts that are circling that are actually the fuel of navigating our lives today? I really hope all of this makes sense and resonates with you. And I'm curious to know, have you noticed what kind of thoughts are running your mind when it comes to money blocks? Have you experienced any blocks, any money blocks? Are you aware that you may have a phrase that is running your life when it comes to money and success? And what that is? What is it? Will you be sharing, willing to share with us? I'm always curious to see what are the things that people are experiencing in their life, and what are the phrases that we hear over and over again. And just like every other day, every other week, I'll be sharing with you some of the most top phrases that we hear in my practice, because it's fascinating. Although the phrase is the same, the effect, the results from that phrase are often in a different magnitude, because we are different, and we have different experiences, and those different experiences lead us to have different views in life in general. So please share what are your beliefs when it comes to money. How, or if you're successful, how you overcome your thoughts, how you overcome your beliefs so you become successful. Mitch say it will seems that I'm not comfortable having money, and that this is just isn't my lifetime to have money, but I'm okay with that because I'm so very lucky in other ways. It's incredible that you have the vigilancy to appreciate what you have, and being grateful for that. But at the same time, I can encourage you to dig in deep and see where this belief is coming about the money, because this money are energy, and that type of energy, it's available to everybody equally. It's something in our software that need to be addressed in order to figure out where this belief is coming from. And you can have everything in this world, everything is available to you. But what is it that it's preventing you from reaching out? What is that break that it's holding you back? So it will be interesting to explore that and see where this is coming from. And I invite you to stay if you'd like to. Today, I have another visualization that we're going to do about money, and hopefully that will help you um, at least start the process of figuring it out. And if you feel fine where are you in life and you're grateful for that, that's fine too. But just be aware, because they're patterns and cycles that are keep repeating from our parents, not necessarily always related to money. They affect us in many different ways. So explore and see, do you have anything that is coming back from um, your back generations that it could be upgraded? You don't have to run the same old software. This is just like navigation system. Now our navigation system change because the 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 field change, and you cannot just run your car with navigation system that has been 20 years ago or 40 years ago. Imagine 40 years ago. It's completely different out there now. So just a thought that maybe think about it. I have been digging deep for a lot of things over the past few months, and it all comes down to my lack of self worth. Yes, I think I'm unworthy to walk in this world, but I am changing that narrative in different parts of my spirituality, but I'm not there yet with money. Great, you're on the track. That is most important part. If you keep on going, I'm pretty sure you'll get to your relationship with money. And the one thing that I want to share with you is we all come to this world as babies, as perfect as we can be. We come with all the gifts that the universe want give us in order to succeed in this life. We come with perfect self-worth, with perfect self-confidence, with perfect self-esteem. Unfortunately, somewhere along the route, with all those experiences that we have, things start to take away, not to take away, but to kind of cover up those gifts. And very soon, about mid age, we completely forgot about them, and we live in this survival mode. Instead of enjoying life, we're like trying to survive, and that's not the purpose of it. That's definitely not the purpose of it. So keep on going and search for what is it? What is it? Dig deep. I'm sure you can do it. Well, I have realized that having an abundance of money would enable me to save others in a better way, to serve others in a better way. Yes, money is one of those necessity that um, cannot buy happiness, but it's part of the way how you get to there. So we all need it in our life, and sometimes saying that, I always it comes to my mind the people who have this fixated numbers in order to live better, in order to feel better, in order to feel successful. They want to achieve this specific number, and it's never about the number. It's about the feeling, because the moment you reach that certain amount of money that you want to have in your bank account, you will still feel not enough, because it's not about the number that it's going to be there. It's about what you feel here inside yourself, when it will be enough. If you have those thoughts running, it will never be enough, no matter how much money you have in your bank account. So reflect on that and see where that can take you. And this is a challenge. It's invitation for you to um, increase your curiosity and dig down those inherited scripts about the earnings and the money and the success, and try to create your own terms, because whatever had been working or not working for your grandparents or parents, it's completely different from what you're living today. So you have to upgrade that script. You have to upgrade the thoughts that are running your mind. All right, let me share with you um, the beliefs that we're hearing in my practice often. Um, so I'll start with the most common one when it comes to work and earnings. The most common belief is money only comes from hard work, from hard physical work or hard physical labor. And how is this showing up in life? It's very interesting, because what is doing, having this idea in your mind, is definitely preventing you from this creative work that many people are have carry with them, but unable to open up, unable to succeed, because this belief, it's running on the back burner. Also creates a lot of guilt um, for passive income, or the belief that suffering it's equal to earnings. How this limiting beliefs it's blocking the mind is just struggle with income's stream. If you have to always only do physical labor in order to earn money, then the creative part is forbidden. It's out of the mind. It's unavailable as opportunity. And often that idea of hard working, it leads to burnout and prevents you from learning skills that can provide you, or embracing your skills that you already have in you, that can provide you with another income, or even higher income sometimes. All right. So the next one that we hear often is you have to work yourself to the bones to succeed. Um, Again, it's related to workaholism, with a lot of guilt to be taking a time off. This means that you always have to be working in order to be providing. So this install again the guilt of taking a rest, taking time off. um, it also comes with the inability to delegate. You want to finish everything yourself, otherwise you're not going to be a good enough. And often those people were overworked and experience burnout just because of what one limiting belief. Often with those people we see health issues, because overworking and burnout are leading factors to health issues as well. And they often have issues of finding stability, sustainability and balance when it comes to work and life situation. It's pretty fascinating. The next one that we hear a lot is a job is just a security, not a passion. This one again comes with a lot of limitation. Staying in an unfulfilling job is very, very hard and makes you age much quicker than if you do something that it's fulfilling your life. And sometimes saying this, sometimes you have to go through something that you don't like for a while in order to get to what you really want to do, to provide the start from what you really want to do. And that's okay. I'm not talking about those cases. I'm talking about the cases where people were all in and this is all that is available to them. This one line with big walls around it, that it does not allow you to move forward and to see anything else. So when we talk to my kids and we try to encourage them to be curious, to explore everything that is available out there and see what is there, that one thing that is fulfilling their heart. What is their creative dream that they think will make them go to work with the joy? I go to my work with joy because for me it's very very fulfilling to see the change, to see that aha moment when a client see the pattern or the cycles that it's repeating from generations to generation. Because once you get there, then the change is magnificent. It's magical. All right. The next one is don't quit your day job. Um, and again, this is I need to make a clarification here for this one. This is not for. This is in a way that risk. In a way that risk is dangerous. Risk is something that we should avoid, and all the side hustles are never launching the success that we want. And taking yourself back, holding yourself back, and uh, not allowing yourself to reach out to any opportunities in life is just a limit that is holding you. So it keeps you trapped in a very unfulfilling way to just go and do and work. At the same time, is there's nothing wrong. Again, it's very much related to the previous one. There's nothing wrong to go and do your day job in order to provide you with enough to start your side hustle. But at one point, when your side hustle kick in, or take off, you can switch. But many times, those people are just so locked into the belief that you cannot do this. When it comes to money and relationships, we often hear women should not handle money, and or the men should be the providers. I come from society I grew up in Bulgaria, which is a small country in Eastern Europe. And I come from the society where most of the men are providers. They are teached in their bones, they're so deeply embedded that they have to be the providers. And women's are often seen like the one taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, and still going to work. So it's very, when it comes to that, for me, it's very fascinating to see our society expectations from when it comes to gender equality and money. And that comes with that as well, the risk of taking more of the side hustle, allowing yourself to be um, challenged just because the society expect this from you in a certain way. We don't have to show up in that because those societal expectations need to be upgraded as well, and we're the one rewriting them. We're the one that we can change that, because financial dependency is hard, and lack of being able to, just because you're a woman and should be not handling money, it's old belief. It's an old belief. We should all be involved in that. We cannot just wait for the men to provide. We're all providers. How is that different from women providing, um, taking care of the house, of the kids, and going to work? It's not. It's just a belief. All right, moving along so we can have time for that visualization as well. Taking Talking about money is talking about your income is bragging. It's not bragging, and it's when it's done in a safe space. I think it's very vulnerable topic, but at the same time, vulnerability is not weakness. And being scared from your salary or unavailability to share the wins, the isolation where that comes with that beliefs, it's very harmful because you're locked in yourself. You should be able to, that should be a topic able to discuss with your partner, with the family that you're living in. It's not just for you. This is something to share. This is something that we can build together and be more successful when we work together. When it comes to family dynamic, I'm a huge believer that we're not just two halves, because each of us, it's a full person. So what is happening, how I see it, is each of us is just helping the other person to bring the best of it. Because when my husband bring the best of me, I have the experience to bring the best of him. And this is all about the partnership, pulling each other, helping us become better. And in that relationship becoming better, why can't we just work together in our success, in our relationship with money, in our understandings in money as well? I stay on the side for a long time because I grew up during the communist regime, and I have my limitations about success and money. But I'm no longer there. I decide to change that. I went to my subconscious mind and reprogrammed that script, because I want to show up in life the way, with all the gifts and in the full extent of those gifts that I was born with. And I made it happen. So if I make it happen, you can make it happen too. It just requires times and consistency and curiosity, and sometimes somebody to walk the way with you and help you face the hard challenges. All right. Let's just take the time and do a visualization and see where that visualization is going to take us or take you. And I'll be curious to if you will be willing to share your experience at the end. You don't have to do anything. You can just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. If you're driving, please come back to this another time, as this is something that you should be fully present in order to enjoy. All right, let me find my music to play. Hmm, just a moment. All righty. So I invite you to just sit back and relax. As you know, money are energy, and that energy is available to you, to all of us. So sit back, relax, focus on your breath. Close your eyes so your mind is not distracted and it's fully present to create all the images that I will be talking to you. So just follow my voice, pay attention to your breath, and notice how with each breath your body is relaxing more and more, unwinding each muscle and every nerve. Try to tune in and see if your breath has the same rhythm as your heart. And if it doesn't, that's okay. We're just observing. I invite you today to explore with me in this visualization and become your own detective. And now that your body is absolutely relaxed, allow your breath to go back to its natural rhythm. Let's go to your mind, and I invite you to listen to your thoughts and hear your beliefs that you have about money. Listen to them carefully and think, where those thoughts and beliefs are coming from. Are they coming from your parents, relatives, Maybe your teachers or society. Are those thoughts and beliefs that you're experiencing, that you're hearing right now, exposed to you as a child growing up? As you're exploring in this visualization, you're able to look around through those thoughts and beliefs, and you realize that those the thoughts and beliefs that you have to do with money and success aren't actually completely yours at all. You see that you had no choice but to absorb them and to believe in them as you were growing up. And whether that was that there was never enough money, or the success is only temporary, or that something really good happens just to bond to be taken away. Whatever those beliefs are that you had growing up that have been limiting you, they're not actually yours. See now that they're not even your beliefs. And you can now allow yourself to let them go. So we can do more important work of enlightening you on your own self limiting beliefs. Let's focus on visualizing what are the self limiting beliefs that are currently blocking you from being successful or as wealthy as you'd like to be. Listen carefully to your thoughts. What are those thoughts telling you about money? Do you have a belief that people aren't supposed to have a lot? Or you should not strive for success because that's an ego-based belief? Or maybe the belief that you're doing such a gift that it doesn't feel right to charge for it or to charge what you're worth for it. And maybe that's an issue in itself, not knowing your worth, not believing that you're worthy enough, good enough, or just plain enough, or just believing that success is for other people and it's never meant to be for you. It's not available to you. It's not available, never been available to your family. Maybe there is some amount of guilt or shame when it comes to money and success. Whatever your particular blocks are, notice them. That's the first step to eliminate them. And now I want you to think about the limiting belief you are raised with and that it's stuck with you, has been with you for your entire life. And I want you to see that you're not that little kid anymore. You're not that teenager anymore. And I invite you to say to yourself, repeat it out loud if you can. That's not me. I don't live in that environment anymore. I'm a full grown adult, and now I make my own choices and my own decisions, and I get to choose what I think and what I believe in. I am the only architect, artist, or creator in my own life. Did you know money is energy, and energy is available to you? You're a good person with a good heart, and you're deserving of great energy. Invite that energy into your life. Use the awareness that you gain from today's detective work and invite the money energy into your life. This unique position also allows you to be the architect and the artist of your own future, of your own success. Tossing out or simply setting aside any old thoughts and beliefs that are no longer working for you. You're not only deserving of money, but you're absolutely entitled to accept that this is available to you, just as the air available for you to breathe. Becoming your own detective and exploring the thoughts. It's giving you awareness of what are those thoughts and beliefs doing for you. How are they limiting you? That awareness, it's a great foundation to start even deeper work on overcoming, updating, or even rewriting those beliefs. Remember, you are the architect of your life, and you are the one making the choices and decisions for it. So, knowing this and feeling it, believing in it, you can achieve all of this and so much more. You can slowly start returning back to full awareness. Start to feel your toes and fingers, feeling amazing, feeling extraordinary and unlimited, feeling that success is available and that you are unstoppable. You can take a deep breath in, breathe out, stretch your arms, and open your eyes whenever you're ready. Come back to full awareness, ready to be successful, ready to receive the energy that is available to you. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Let me know how this experience was for you. If you have water, have some water. Were you able to discover, to see your thoughts, to hear your thoughts and beliefs that are running when it comes to relationship with money or success? What are those thoughts? Are you willing to share with us? Florcita said that I'm not there yet when I just am. Yes, you start from somewhere and you just go. So let me know how was this experience for you? What were the thoughts that you connected with? How are those thoughts limiting you? Are you aware of that? Is this making any sense when it's come to if you have any struggles with success or money? It's so beautiful today to see people from all over the world joining. All right. So I invite you to use this visualization as the first step to move forward. First step to inspire your curiosity, if you wish, if you're just starting the work, and explore. Think about how are those beliefs limiting you, and sometimes, many times, the work it needs to be done in deeper level. Involving your conscious mind, it's not helpful because many times those beliefs, those thoughts, they're related um, to experience, and that experience that relates them to that experience, it's the feeling, the emotions that have been locked with that experience. It's not as much as what happened, And that's it. In certain situation, it's more than what we engraved in our mind about the situation. What is our belief about the situation? So often, when it comes to logic and subconscious mind and emotions, emotions always win. The logic is powerless. That's why you have to go and rewrite or upgrade your script on the subconscious level to feel those emotions, to see them for what they are. And if they are not real, let them go. You don't need them because they burden your body. There's a saying that say the emotions that could not be uh, let go, let um, be released, find other organs to weep. And I have experienced that firsthand with my dad. So dig in deep, don't afraid, be curious, be extremely, extremely curious, and find out what is it, what is that belief, what is that emotion that it's keeping you, preventing you, limiting you from being successful, from having what you want to have. And many times it's very absolutely ridiculous belief that we form when we were kids. But this is how much we knew back then. But this doesn't mean that we have to run our life on that belief that we formed when we were 6. Because we're not 6 anymore and we know better. We have more experience, more understanding, more knowledge. And we can use that to run our life, not that belief that we had when we were 6. So I really hope that today's visualization was helpful for you and you were able to at least start from somewhere. Start noticing. Start the fire of this awareness to dig in deeper and find out all the thoughts that are running in your mind. As I said at the beginning, for the month of January, I'm talking about all the patterns and cycles that comes with generations that limit us when it comes to money. All the generational beliefs that we continue to play on repeat and how are they affecting us. Then for the month of February, so we have one more talk on topic of money and how generational cycles are related to those beliefs. Then for the month of February, I'll be talking about how generational cycles and patterns affect love in any form, and why for some of us it's hard to find love. What are the blocks that we have in front of us when it comes to generational cycles and love? And then in March, we're going to be talking about happiness, because happiness is not outside job. It's happiness comes from within, and many times that happiness is very heavily locked from the generational cycles. So we're going to be exploring that as well in March. There's plenty of different options to explore your limiting beliefs and your generational patterns. You can check out more on my website or on my YouTube channel. This also will be on replay for my YouTube channel. You can use it from there if you want to have one more of this visualization. I usually recommend it at least for 21 days, because it really helps you go deep and learn more for everything that is happening. Just be more aware, more alert. Thank you very much for all of you who have joined me here today. I'm very grateful for your time, very grateful for your curiosity, and I want to invite you again next week to join me and learn more. And if you're not following Um, Follow me. This will allow you to, well, this, what this will do for you, it's gonna send you a reminder or notify you when I schedule the next talk, and you'll be able to join and experience it live for yourself as well again. Thank you very much again. Wish you to stay curious and healthy, and I'll see you again next week. Bye, everyone.